Hello, my name is Emily, as you may or may not know, and I just woke up. It is 5:30 p.m. I took a 9-hour nap because I've been working night shifts and I am exhausted to the very core of my being, to a point that I cannot even describe to you. But enough about my work life as a nurse. No one cares about that. Today we are here to talk about marriage. The beautiful bond between two people that signify their commitment and love for one another, that half the time ends up in divorce. It's like a fun little toss-up, like, ooh, are we gonna file the paperwork? The marriage proposals we're gonna be looking at today, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, everyone has their own taste. However, for me, I would immediately say no.
And then evacuate the premises.
Or even if I did say yes, I would be getting a big, fat, chunky, juicy, delicious prenup. Let's just get into it, shall we? You gonna marry me or nah? So, this proposal is written on a menstrual pad or a diaper. Either way, someone's fluids were supposed to go on this thing, as opposed to someone's declaration of love and their audacity. Imagine you get your period and you're about to put a pad on, and then you see your significant other's marriage proposal on there. Put a marriage proposal on a pad, call that a coochie commitment.
I'm sorry.
Like, I understand that I'm on my period and periods are a part of English and grammar, but that doesn't mean you're supposed to write notes on my pads like it's a diary. Okay, it's not a notepad. Also, the message within itself is not even romantic in the slightest. You gonna marry me or nah? Like, sir, I'm afraid the answer is nah. So this one is, will you marry me? Pretty classic, pretty straightforward. I get, the gist of what you're saying. And it's plastered on the back of a porta potty. Yet again, another bodily fluid related proposal. I was not aware of this fun little trend. Imagine the person proposing gives their partner a laxative, so like they're forced to go to the porta potty. Your partner is like, oh my god, I need to shit now, or it is going to be the Willy Wonka chocolate river up in this bitch. And you're like, will you, Poopy McTurdson, to the honor of being my lawfully wedded? Like, there is maybe no setting less romantic than a porta potty that I can think of. I mean, it's literally like a sweaty, poopy, pissy sauna. Like, whenever I go to the bathroom in a porta potty, I lift open the lid to the toilet and there's like a bag of Cheetos and a half-eaten donut along with like poop and piss and maybe even throw up, Whenever I go to a porta potty, I am in there trying to get done whatever I need to get done as quickly as possible because I am holding my breath and fighting for my life. Like, never have I been in one of those 8-foot plastic fart bombs and been like, wow, this is kind of reminding me of true love. I mean, I guess at least there's balloons and a banner, Imagine they wrote out the proposal in feces. They're like, oh my god, babe, you're proposing? What? Why is that brown paint so chunky? Is that a piece of corn? Okay, alright. Well, my initial thought while seeing this can be summed up as, ew. Like, imagine putting this ring on your finger after it was just on the hot dog. Like, slimy and greasy and nasty. Love it. Love those vibes. Definitely the vibes I want for my marriage proposal. Just oily and high in fat.
Also, the hot dog doesn't even look good.
This looks like a hot dog that you get at, like, a high school baseball game that was made by a parent volunteer, but she's going through a very massive and ugly divorce, and so everything was made just very poorly last minute. Like, I've heard of people going to a nice dinner and hiding the ring in some food. Like, I don't think that's necessarily uncommon, like, to hide the ring in food. However, this looks like a depression meal. And if I wasn't depressed before, being proposed to like this would probably do the trick. Like, oh, babe, thanks so much for proposing. Now I'm on Wellbutrin. Getting proposed via dank kush. Love it. Love those vibes. If you're gonna get proposed to with any drug, I guess weed is the best, right? I mean, better than putting the ring around like a syringe of heroin. I mean, I guess that's a pretty low bar. I mean, with weed, I guess it's still better and more interesting than using just like a prescription drug that's not illegal. because I just wouldn't be as, like, fun. Like, imagine finding the ring in, like, a bottle of aspirin or something, or Tylenol, you know, you're like, oh, damn, I have a headache, and then you open the lid and you just hear, every kiss begins with K. And you're like, what? Best proposal ever. Shot this one and stabbed 2 baby hogs. Hashtag hog hunting, hashtag Oklahoma, hashtag future misses, hashtag gigantic space, wedding, hashtag wild hogs. I'm blurring out the bottom of the image because I'm sure not all of you want to see a dead pig. And overall, I hate this. First of all, I'm sorry, I don't like hunting for sport. I think it's weird. I think it's cruel to want to just kill another living thing for just like kicks and giggles. I don't know, when I'm sitting around bored, my first thought isn't, kind of want to go deep into the forest and murder something. But what's concerning about this, to me, is that they both seem extremely happy, elated with joy. Best proposal ever. Best proposal ever. I mean, murder is the best? Because essentially she's being like, I just had the best proposal, y'all. I mean, we murdered 2 infant kids and their mother in cold blood, and hearing their little squeals and watching them squirm and struggle in agony really added to the ambiance. Like, Miss Ma'am? Like, imagine at their wedding, the little party favors to the guests, it's just like a decapitated pig head. The ring bearer is an actual bear carcass that they shot at the rehearsal dinner. Will you please honor me in becoming my beautiful wife? The day after you divorce is final. Are you serious? NM then. Wyatt, never mind. 'Cause you think I'm playing. Nope. So then will you? Yes. Okay. Wow. So eloquent. So deeply romantic. You know, Romeo and Juliet have been real quiet ever since this came out. Probably because they killed themselves. I also like that the one person is still supposedly married. Like, their divorce hasn't been finalized yet. I also love the poor grammar as well. You know, it really adds to the romance. Like, oh, babe, you're losing your literacy because I'm occupying so much space in your head. Like, that's so romantic. Ladies, now if he truly loves you, his literacy level will decline back to 2nd grade. Imagine telling the story of how you proposed. Like, yeah, it was so romantic. I proposed to her, and then she said, are you serious? Also, the fact that this was posted and up for a day and it has 0 likes. Like, even all of their Facebook friends and family were like, I'm not even gonna say congratulations. I am not gonna like this because it's just whack. Mark Zuckerberg is like, okay, forget about all the privacy breaches and ethical issues. This was the last straw.
Now I'm gonna shut down Facebook.
Just witnesses something so cute. My girl just got proposed to, and aw, look how redacted. Proposed, big cutie. Over the moon for you, guy. Love you guys. So I guess this person is saying my girl in a friendly way, since she's congratulating that person on being proposed to. Because, you know, if my girl or my girlfriend was getting proposed to by somebody else, yeah, I wouldn't really be congratulating anyone per se. I would be violent. But anyways, outside of the technicalities of who's proposing to who, I mean, let's discuss the main star here, the Big Mac. Listen, as delicious as Big Macs are, I don't really want my engagement ring stuck inside of it. You know, all I need in my Big Mac is that questionable meat and chemicals and that secret sauce. I just don't even know how I would react if I opened the box to my McDonald's burger and I saw an engagement ring in there. I would be like, sorry, I didn't order a kid's meal. Why is there a toy in here? James Monroe says, I am a gynecologist and first met my wife when she was one of my patients. We started going out and we fell deeply in love. After almost a year of dating, one time when she came in and I was giving her a vaginal exam, I said to her, I found something, and pretended to pull the engagement ring out from her vagina. I presented it to her and asked her if she will marry me. She answered yes, and we've been happily married ever since. I'm happy for you, James. Right, so this proposal, you know, it's giving... This is like a variation of that trick where you pretend to pull a quarter out of someone's ear, but it's just, you know, very much so worse. Also, I'm sorry, but imagine dating your gynecologist. They're like, I'm sorry, you're having some really abnormal smelling gloopy, gloppy, glippy, gloopy discharge, all right? It smells like a, you know, sushi restaurant that had to be shut down due to code violations. So you do have bacterial vaginosis. Anyways, babe, I'll see you at home. Lisa McBrayer, will you marry me? I'm imagining the photographer, you know, taking these photos and setting up this photo shoot and being like, are you sure? Like, you really looked at this and thought, this is the way I want to declare my love for the person I want to spend the rest of my life with, start a family with, you know, with a middle school yearbook background. I can't even imagine what the actual wedding photos are gonna look like. You know, they just both have lightsabers and they're standing like 5 feet apart and they do not make eye contact the entire time. Like, I literally imagine them sitting 5 feet apart, right? He's like right here and they're both just like, thank you so much, beloved. Wait, give me a second. My soft tofu stew is almost here. Oh my god, marriage proposal mukbang. What if I find a ring in here? I would be like, oh my god, babe, you proposed? Also, sorry, I'm out of breath, I just went up the stairs. You know, like, who are you? Because I don't have a girlfriend, so I don't really know who would be proposing. If you want to know how domestic I am, yeah, all these bags are from takeout because the last time I cooked is since the dinosaurs were walking on this earth. All right. Sorry, let me cover my mouth like a lady. Let's do the next proposal. Woman swallows diamond engagement ring hidden in milkshake. Caitlin Whipple told Matt Lauer on NBC's Today Show Monday that she swallowed the ring while racing her friends to see who could finish their Wendy's Frosty Shake first. Although her fiance Reed Harris claimed it was a large ring, I felt nothing at all, Whipple told Lauer. I was racing my friends, so there was no way I was going to lose that competition. I'm just imagining her boyfriend sitting there watching her chug that milkshake like... Her friends were like, come on, Caitlin, let's race and see who finishes their milkshake first. And the boyfriend's sitting there like, actually, how about we just drink the milkshakes at a reasonable and normal pace? And the fact that they probably just had to wait for her to, like, shit out the ring. Like, oh my god, picking apart my poop with Bae to try and find the ring that he proposed to me with. Like, aw, scavenger hunt. Also, I love the part in the article where it was like, the boyfriend claimed it was a large ring. However, the woman felt nothing at all. She's like, really, it was so weird. I really felt nothing. It was like swallowing a grain of salt. And he's like, I spent 3 months' salary on that. Am I gonna get demonetized for this? Putting the ring around the cow's udder? Miss Ma'am's udder? I feel like the cow is just standing there like, I want no part in this. Keep your hands off my moneymaker. If someone proposed to me like this, I would immediately say no, tip the cow, and then go cry in my car. I'm kidding, I would never tip the cow. Like, first we're killing hogs, now we're graffitiing cows, okay? I mean, why don't we just let the animals do their own thing and keep them out of our little silly human endeavors? Also, I mean, I'm no cow expert, but this person must have a pretty big finger if the ring can fit around a cow's udder, right? Unless this cow has a particularly skinny udder, I guess, unless, you know, that udder was on Weight Watchers, I guess. He popped the question on a day spent with all of my family after my brother's funeral. We all needed this happiness. Congratulations. I'm also very sorry for your loss. Prayers. You know what? When I find the one, I think I'm gonna murder a family member so that I can have my very own fairy tale funeral proposal. I also love the comment under the post. She's like, congratulations or sorry that happened to you. I don't know. Someone that I used to know. His and her Facebook. Hers has the nicer photo. It may not be the worst proposal ever, but she could have at least had a shirt on and they could have used a comb/brush. LOL. This is so funny to me Because girl, just imagine being this much of a hater.
Hey guys, this is me editing. I realized that me saying this is completely hypocritical, because I'm quite literally taking strangers' proposals and hating on them on the internet to an entire audience of people. So yeah, I just thought I would point out my own flaws, because I'm a self-aware queen, I guess, or something. I don't know.
Like, here's this person that I used to know. We don't talk anymore, but her proposal was trash and her hair looks like a rat's nest and she should put her titties away. Just thought you all should know. Status update. Feeling...
Hateful.
Not mine, but girl WTF. Covering yourself in a Nutella-like substance to propose. Yeah, it's kind of giving Peanut Butter Baby, but with more blackface vibes. The thing about this is that, like, if your partner says no, then what? You're just solemnly kneeling on the ground covered in Nutella? Like, imagine how pathetic you must feel in that moment. Like, that is a villain origin story. So I have a feeling this is Photoshopped because I just refuse to believe that anyone would propose to a person in this way. And if you were planning on proposing to someone like this, maybe chronic kidney disease isn't a bad thing. Maybe you shouldn't be able to urinate. But honestly, if someone proposed to me like this, not only would I break up with them, but I would never date anyone ever again. Imagine you're dating someone for like 8 years, wondering when they're finally gonna pop the question, and this is how they do it. Like, I'm sorry, I have no choice. I am getting a guillotine for your penis. The only redeeming quality about this, if it's real, which I don't think it is that he has really good aim. Good penmanship. Good penile penmanship. So that is all I have for you guys today. It's the end of the video. I like that it was a little mukbang moment too. I understand why the condensation from the white rice just dripped all over my phone. I just sounded like an anime dub. The condensation from the white rice just dripped all over my phone. Anyways, geez, I'm sorry. This is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, pretty please. And until next time.